So my name is Harleen Kaur Mann, and I'm going to talk about how I connect to space and what are my future plans, what I have done, and everything about space and me. So how did I start thinking about space? It was in the childhood that I have been a curious child, and I used to think about our life, how it started, and about universe, and what are different things there. Another thing that motivated me was the Columbia. I started thinking about space after the Columbia Space Shuttle disaster, and because there was one Indian-born girl, so it was like a local hero thing that worked out for me. So I took aerospace engineering, and my first project in space was the space debris. As you can see that it's a big problem, and there are more than 14,000 objects up there, like really big, and which was a problem. So this was my first paper that I presented in a competition in China, and we won second prize. Our idea was to send a spacecraft with some robots inside, which will have different type of robotic arms to catch different size debris. And my next project was related to the study of the thermal environment of a nanosatellite that my university sent. And it's like this picture, I know it's not the best picture, but I think it's the most simple. My next project was another paper that I presented. It's related to the VASIMR engine, which is a plasma propulsion engine. It can take us to Mars in 39 days. It's being tested by Franklin Chang Diaz. Next project that I did in SUPAERO was a star tracker. For the ones who don't know what a star tracker is a device which looks into the stars in the sky and tells us where we are. It tells us our coordinates in space. I really like this one. And then I presented a project in the school that was related to Gaia. For those who are not familiar, Gaia is a mission which will help us a lot in knowing our origins and how the universe formed and how our galaxy formed. This picture, I really like this. When I studied about the space weather and the effects it has, so I came to know about the formation of auroras. I didn't know about it much before, but now I really appreciate things. So I've told you about different aspects of where I have worked, and the list is not extensive, but why is it not that much talked about? Why people don't talk about it? Why is it not that popular in discussions or like as a career maybe? Maybe because the way space is portrayed, it's too much for people to grasp. Like, they don't get the numbers, they don't get the technologies. If you look at the news items, I don't think they are very interesting for children or anybody else. I mean, most of the people I've seen, they're like, why do we spend so much? But for us, the space enthusiasts, space is wonderful. Take the physics side of it, take the exploration. I mean, this picture is from Interstellar, and this picture is from Gravity. We get to do so many things in space. It opens our eyes to so many things. We can't rest here. We can't get limited to the place we are in, because we have to know, we have to be aware where we are. And that's why we have another space race that's to Mars. And I think this is all very cool and curious, and I think this is the age that we all should wake up, and most of the people should get involved in knowing more space. This picture is one of my favorites. It's the space calendar. In the beginning is the Big Bang, and you can see the formation of Sun in the August and the formation of Earth in December. Every day is like so many millions of years. But we should all work. I mean, the space enthusiasts and the people who have space in their career or in their life, they have to work to make it more popular, and we have to tell people how important it is in their lives. For example, internet and so many things. We also have to take science and space to the parts where it's not reachable. For example, not everyone is as privileged as we are talking in this room about space and science. So we have to take science there. We have to take science to schools. We have to take space and science to so many corners. So our job is not yet done. We can't just sit and talk about so many things. We have to reach other people. We have to inform so many people who will be interested. Otherwise, we'll be losing on so many things. So this was my journey, and my idea is to educate, keeping space and science in mind, and I think I have already started. Thank you.